Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen, and sorry for the break in video. Apologies, it was a network issue. Welcome back to the final of a 16-man competition that has been going on for the past days. 16 of the very finest men in the country. We are racing to 11. The game is being played at BLIK Pool Arena in Nakulabi, a suburb of Kampala. Caesar Chandiga is the guy on table, playing his final against Joseph Kasozi. They are racing to 11 for the money for bragging rights and chance to be called BLIK Arena Open Champion. It is 6 games played so far, and it is Joseph Kasozi in the lead, 4-2. The last time these two players faced off was in a money match, which was won convincingly by Caesar, 21-9, racing to 21 for 3 million Uganda shillings. Before then, they had met off in a final of the Grand Open Pool Championship of the Polar Station of Uganda, which was won by Kasozi. Tightly contested match which ended in a decider, Kasozi winning it 9-8. It was what prompted to that consequent money match. For now, 6 games played, Kasozi 4, Caesar 2. They are racing to 11. I am Peter Chobe live, and I will be back shortly. Kasozi misses, and he is playing against the player who thrives off such misses from respective opponents. To reach this level, Kasozi very narrowly won his first round opponent, Joseph Odeng. That one ended 11-10. The second round was his quarterfinal, which was played very early today this morning at around 11 a.m. He defeated the Sajemba Ibra 11-8. The semi-final ended even more tight. It was 11-9. Kasozi defeating Kenneth Odong, and here he is playing the final. On the other hand, Caesar Chandiga defeated Senyanjo Glorious in the first round. That was 11-7. He went on to defeat Ibrahim Kayanja this morning in the quarterfinals in the second round. That one ended 11-6, while the semi-final was another 11-7 drubbing of Ian Kaziwe, and here he is taking on Joseph Kasozi in a much eagerly anticipated final. Once again, they are racing to 11. The first player to 11 will be immediately crowned champion of BLIK Pool Arena. Caesar misses and yet pots somehow and signals an apology to Kasozi, as if to mean that he potted that shot by luck. He will either play a double or ride the red along the rail to pot it in the corner pocket, and which he does. It is a game which Kasozi can lose, which can disorganize his entire game plan. And Caesar pots the black. White is safe. He narrows the gap to now 4-3. Thank you for watching. Napo Magali. Thank you for watching. Vincent Tabang. Thank you for watching. Julius Bijix. Thank you for watching. Sekop Julius. Shoksidinio. Joram Navasa. Peter Gobi. And over 700 of you taking your time and consuming your precious data bundles to watch Ugandan pool every time that it is streamed online. As the person in charge of the streams, I take some time to salute to you and thank you, making this sport relevant, making these players relevant, making them stars, and turning me relevant. We call that an abortion, when the ball goes into the pocket and immediately jumps out. And once again, Caesar has an unexpected opportunity on table. Around 200 people are at the venue, and nothing will take them away. They will have to watch this entire game to completion. Two very popular players, these. Caesar's adventure in Kampala City is not yet even 5 years old, but he's very well supported in all areas of the country, including the Kampala fan base, simply because they love how he plays. Joseph Kasozi is a popular guy in his own right, with majority of his fan base based along Entebbe Road where he stays. For 3, too close to call. Kasozi is still enjoying a very, very narrow lead. Narrow lead in a race to 11 in the 8th frame, leading by 1 game against this Caesar guy. Is almost not a lead, but Kasozi has a very big opportunity to increase his lead for the second time after that foul from Caesar. Thank you for watching, Mufeka. Tassi says, Peter, you are like Drury. I appreciate the compliment. Prince Momo BW says, now the beast mode is up on Caesar Man, and there you raise your Botswanan flag. Kosi Akuje, thank you for watching. Kasozi's 2 shots have not been utilized effectively. What can Caesar do? It is not easy at all for him to pot any ball, but he needs to play a safe shot and not allow Kasozi to simply pot any ball after this coming shot if Caesar does not pot. Not a bad safety option. And look at this. He's a guy that produces the magic when he needs magic. The shot, the pot was very good. The white ball did not open his game as well as he would have wished. And by the nod of his head, he agrees with what I'm thinking about that previous shot. He probably is thinking of playing a combination shot with putting both red and yellow in the same pocket, with yellow going in first. It cannot come easy at all. Very difficult to execute, but it's possible. It seems he's opting for defense now, and it's a very effective defensive shot. His fan base Caesar for the day are being led by Titus Oyet, a very close friend, a decent player in himself who now almost quit or put to rest his playing career simply to push Caesar as far as he can push him just by supporting him. Look at this guy. At times, he makes me speechless, simply describing what is in his mind when he plays these shots. At times, he takes a very difficult option and yet plays it to perfection. This time he misses. And I'm really thinking that a thoughtful player in Kasozi will fancy himself now to win this frame. Goodman Lakuma says, good commentary, Peter. Thank you for watching. Moses Chala says, come on, Kasozi. Tamale Humphreys Jones says, greatest of all time pool. Julius Bijix says, killer shots from Caesar. Rashid Makembo says, you are watching from Juba. Wilbert Ush says, yellow to win. I think you are talking about Joseph Kasozi, who is playing the yellows. Mbazira Hakim and all of you whom I'm tipping for the first time to hit the 2,000 mark on one Facebook page, watching an African match between the players of the same country for the first time. Kasozi is producing the magic of his own, putting on the double and using the white ball to open the corner pocket where he's standing. That was very brilliant. And follows it up with an equally brilliant shot in a defensive style. Kasozi on the go again. He will go for the yellow in the center pocket, drawing the white backwards. Not a bad idea. It's a little bit tricky, this shot, executing it and getting good white for black, but for players of this level, not at all. He tried to draw the white black backwards, bouncing off the cushion. Not accurate, but good enough. I don't think he will have any problems in potting that ball, but the white ball is not safe. It could bounce off two cushions and pot in the pocket where he's standing. Like I predicted, he does not pot. The last thing Kasozi needs is for Caesar to pot this red ball in a long range shot, because it will lift his spirit and it will lift the spirit of his fans, many of whom are already watching at the arena. And in that spirit is when he normally activates that all dangerous beast mode. He is more than capable against any amount of pressure to pot this ball. It won't come easy though. Caesar versus the red. He misses and concedes the game. Kasozi now leads 5-3. Thank you for watching. Novoham Kim Aziz Tawanda Mdogo says the frame was tight. I agree with you. Yes, it was tight. Sekop Julius uploading the 2K views live for the first time. Yes, it is the first time. Thank you for being one of the 2K and being part of history. Cybermonk says Kasozi is a real shooter for real. Tuma Jackie Jacoba says too soon to rule him out. Caesar breaks and pots red. At the level of play of these guys, it is very important to pot on the break, or at least if you do not pot on the break, do not spread the balls so widely open, because it will be more likely that the opponent will be coming in to sweep them away. Ladies and gentlemen, and it's the less fancied player in Joseph Kasozi who is leading. It's not the first time today that Caesar is going 5-3 down. He went down with the same score against Ian Kaziwe in the semifinals, but after the timeout, Caesar was able to come back very composed, winning 2 quick games using 1 visit. And when he won the third after a mistake by Ian under pressure, the rest was history. Therefore, given the standard, the very high standard that Caesar has set himself for, Kasozi knows, the fans know, Caesar knows that it is still very much within himself to win this match. It will not come easy for Kasozi, actually. For Kasozi to lose the third match, maybe he thinks he was intimidated by the umpire who warned him when he was seemingly wasting a lot of time, when the umpire cautioned him that 30 seconds had been spent out of 60 and Kasozi had only 30 to play the next shot. He felt that the umpire was trying to play around with his mind, and that is how he went out before the official timeout. Of course, that was against the rules of the tournament, and he was put on walkover alert in case he delayed for 5 minutes. He would lose 1 game. No other match involving African players had ever reached 2.1k views. The most watched ever match before this one was Jeremiah Green in the rematch, taking on Caesar Chandiga in a money match in Dar es Salaam, the capital of Tanzania. That one was on the Sam's Pool TZ channel, and the highest number of live viewers at one point was 2k on one page, one Facebook page. Of course, the money matches between Aiden and Caesar, then Aiden and Ibra, were viewed more live, but on two different viewing platforms, that is Facebook and YouTube. But for one viewing platform, either Facebook or YouTube, African Pool had never gotten 2.1k watching live. Thank you guys for making this statement. I will share a screenshot of you, how many you are viewing, with some of the potential sponsors of this sport, such that they can be rest assured that once they invest in these players, they can have returns on investment given the following these players have. Meanwhile, Kasozi, in trying to clear the 9th frame of the match, he has snookered himself and allowing Caesar opportunity to probably take this game away. Bokamaso Thebe says Kasozi is a nair. So many good players in Uganda. I agree with you. Cassie Links, thank you for watching. Nagaya Patrick, thank you for watching. Dennis Uncle there says you are watching from Uganda. Thank you for watching. Eric Manyao, thank you for watching. Nanduto Hilda Luke says Kongs Peter Chove. Hilda, thank you for watching. I wish to know whether you're watching from Mokono or in Nairobi. Normally I see you tagging Governor Kosgei in your comment section. Thank you for watching. Good son Eben, thank you for watching. Moyengo Rogers, thank you for watching. Paseka Shabalala, must be in South Africa by the pronunciation of his name. Yusuf Enfiri, Polani Siambatha, as Caesar pounces on a foul by Kasozi to pull one back. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now 5-4. It's the 10th frame of the match, after which the players will be permitted to have a 5-minute timeout if they need it anyway. If you are just joining this stream, ladies and gentlemen, it is the final of what has been an ongoing two-day pool competition between 16 of the very finest shooters in the East African pool crazy country of Uganda. The final is being contested between Joseph Kasozi, the guy on table right now, who is taking on Caesar Chandiga. They are racing to 11, and this is the last frame of the first half, and Kasozi Joseph is leading 5-4. This makes it a very, very crucial frame. Caesar will be wanting to win this frame in order to go into the halftime break without being a game down or two, while Kasozi will try to prevent Caesar from equalizing and leading into the halftime break. Very psychological game. This one, Kasozi, it seems, is not having any fear for Caesar, as shown in the way he's been playing so far. Playing well enough at times to force Caesar in an unforced error. Waving the Ugandan flag, Sharon Obako David, thank you for watching. Amos Otolim, you are watching from Malaba in Kenya. Andrew Elephant Baba says, beast mode from Caesar activated. Not yet, maybe it will, maybe it won't. Patrick Junior Meti, African UG, thank you for watching. We are in our thousands, 2.5k. Watching a game involving African players on one streaming platform for the first time ever. Thank you for breaking the internet. Thank you for making a statement. Thank you for proving that pool is one of the most followed sports around. Julius Jix, Chanda, Robert Magabwa, Joram Nabasa, Nicholas Kidenge, Hajaika Filabao, Gabriel Lungu, Rutaisiro Robert, Novoham, Patrick Miti, China Eyes, Sekup Julius, Sovoham, Senyange John, Fahad, Miss Dada, and all of you watching. Much appreciated. Thank you for loving the sport. Thank you for making these players feel supported and loved. And thank you for making myself personally feel relevant to the sport. Caesar fouls. He failed to perfect what would have been a game-winning combination shot, allowing Kasozi have 2 visits, much-needed 2 visits. Very crucial time of the match. I would think that the game will still be tightly poised if Kasozi wins this frame and goes into the halftime break in the lead, while I will think that it will still be Caesar's frame if Kasozi does not win and it goes into the halftime at 5-5. For Caesar, a very important frame, as is for Kasozi. Augustine Omari, Lito George, Owen Nakayoba, Michael Chisitu, Tawanda Mdogo, Mbazira Yusuf, Zacharias Idiro, Kayamuru Dominic, and all of you who are witnessing this action as it unfolds. We are having a 3-minute timeout for the first time in this match, and it is Kasozi Joseph in the lead 6-4 against Caesar Chandiga. Thank you for watching. The stream is still on. In the meantime, we shall be back. The game shall resume in the next 3 to 5 minutes. It is 6-4 halftime. Kasozi in the lead. The timeout expires in exactly 90 seconds.
Kasozi, time in players, time in 5 minutes, game down. Edachikanya sio watatu ambao wamejengea.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. If you are just joining the stream, you are welcome aboard. It is the final, the very last match of action in what has been a 2-day 16-man competition of absolutely the best pool players in Uganda, taking on each other for prizes, for cash, for bragging rights, for the opportunity to be called BLIK Pool Arena champion. We are at Nakulabe. Nakulabe is a suburb of Kampala City, the capital city of the East African country of the crazy pool mad Uganda. It is Caesar Chandiga, the guy on table right now, taking on Joseph Kasozi in a race to 11. They are back for the second half of the match, and after the first 10 games, it was Kasozi who took the lead 6-4. The last time Caesar lost a match in a race as long as this was the final of the Mityana Open Pool competition. On that day, he lost to Ibrahim Sejemba. That match actually preempted a money match between the two of them, which was played just a little over 2 weeks ago. And on that event, it was Caesar who won 21-18 just over 2 weeks ago, with over $10,000 at stake. $6-4, too close to call. Before today, the last piece of action between the players was another money match, a long race to 21 at Kasba in Kansanga, again in Kampala. On that day, Caesar won, defeated Kasozi Joseph with about $1,000 at stake. The score was a whopping 21-9. But what preempted that money match was defeat to Caesar by Kasozi in the final of the Grand Open Pool Championship of the Pool Association of Uganda, which was a race to 9, and on that day Kasozi won 9-8 to preempt the battle, the money match which I've just told you about. Kasozi on the yellow trying to play probably combination shot, or he had space, he didn't need to combine. But by the look of the game, you will think that Caesar is having an upper hand, at least for this ongoing frame. Maybe the only ball Kasozi can play and realistically try to pot, maybe, is that cushion drive yellow ball. He goes for the other good shooting, playing yellow with white, bouncing off the cushion to pot the other yellow which was near the pocket. Good game reading. But the balls are not positioned well enough for him to believe that he can go for this game in his current visit of the pool table. As if he has come from his time out, Kasozi, with lessened confidence. He was shooting way better in the first half than he is doing right now. Brace yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we shall have a 128-man pool competition between absolutely the best shooters in Africa. It will be happening in just exactly 4 weeks' time at Mchana Pub and Grill in the great city of Nairobi in Kenya. Caesar will be participating. Same to Kasozi, who now fouls, and after that foul in a game that was already not looking so good for him, he knows what is about to come next. Normally when faced with a scenario like this, Caesar will try to slow down the match and making sure he avoids errors, winning as easy as he can until he regains a grip on the match. Normally that's what he does. The last competition in which Kasozi participated ended in defeat at the round of 16 in the Laban's Arena weekly pool competition, while for Caesar, he has won the last 3 competitions in which he has participated, taking his winning tally to 25 ever since his return from Zambia, out of around 40 competitions in which he has participated. Here he is, narrowing the gap of his deficit against Kasozi from 6-4 with that efficient white ball manipulation. Even with his eyes closed, he could pot this black, and he pots it. White is safe. It is now 6-5. Kasozi in the lead. Manando Nyamezi, thank you for watching. Shout outs to you. Medi Shaka Jelamu, shout outs to you. Ayanda Mgoma says Caesar all the way. Noboyang, thank you for watching. And all of you who today have just stepped up the gear from watching in your usual hundreds to watching this game live in thousands today, and confirming this match as the most lively watched match between African players ever, at least on social media. Kasozi Joseph, a very, very tough customer. His style of play is normally all-out attack. He is nicknamed the sharp shooter by his fans because to them, he shoots them balls sharp. Caesar is nicknamed the Scorpion because they believe, his fans, that he stings his opponents like a living scorpion. Ranked 7th nationally by the Pool Association of Uganda annual rankings is Joseph Kasozi, while Caesar, despite his playing excellence he's known for, is ranked 20th, and that low ranking is mostly attributed to the fact that he was not in the country to obtain ranking points from ranking tournaments of the Pool Association of Uganda for the last year. Kasozi refuses to bow down. Every time Caesar has been coming close to him, Kasozi finds a way of extending further away. Here he is. In the next few seconds, he's spotting his 7th black of the day. And there he does it. The scores are now 7-5 after 12 games played. Caesar down. Kasozi 7, Caesar 5. I'm being informed that Ian Kaziwe has defeated Kenneth Odong 7-3 to take home 3rd position. We have a result in what you guys normally call the losers match. The victor has been none other than the very impressive new kid on the Ugandan pool block, Ian Kaziwe, after defeating Kenneth Odong 7-3. Caesar breaks, pots both reds and yellows. The table is open. I think he's going for yellows. They look better positioned. Patrick George Gamea says this Kasozi guy is thick. Born to Grace, you are watching from Nigeria. Welcome to the stream. Chris Joe says Caesar is massive. Cybermonk says yes, thank you for watching. Mankwane Knickknacks, you are supporting Caesar. Thank you for watching. Madal Hassan watching from Malawi. Welcome to the stream. Robert Tiga says let's make it 6 in a row. Scorpion, you are supporting Caesar. Bahat Senior says it's a nice game. Rogers Cowboy Waikoila says come on Caesar. Tugume Amos says are you watching, and tags Mataben. Isaac Matic is watching from Muscat in Oman and waves the Ugandan flag in Oman. Tunos Zinavalu says you're supporting Kasozi. Tugome Amos, you're watching live from Amsterdam. Sharon Obako says Ian is now one of the top 5 players in Uganda. Robert Onekalit says come on Lady. Thank you for watching. Dr. Robert Onekalit, manager of Caesar Chandiga. MC Ado Ambani says Caesar sings for real. Johnson Orin, you are watching from Nigeria and you are bigging up Kasozi. Kuyan Ole Malano says big up team Kasozi. Prince Mama BW, you are supporting Kasozi. Maestro Zanza says Scorpion all the way. Moneko John says Caesar all the way. Naibel Milton live from Kenya say you love the game. Michael Chisitu, thank you for watching as Kasozi tries to go defensive. A bit defensive, but maybe not defensive enough. Caesar will try to pot and most probably use the white ball to open up the black ball. The opening is not clear enough, but he does not have any shortage of skill to try and achieve the same feat in another shot. Again, the opening is not accurate. Is it getting too late for him to open up the black? His chances of winning this frame are so dependent on that shot. Again, he blunders in trying to open up for the black ball, and Kasozi has another opportunity to extend his lead on Caesar. And should Kasozi win this game to extend his lead to 8-5, I will start to think that he's the real favorite to win this frame. If he wins this ongoing frame, I will start to think he's the real favorite to win this match. But my thinking will be dependent on the fact that he would have won this ongoing frame. Kefate Matheni, your team Kasozi, watching from Lesotho. Innocent Daka says both are great players. I agree with you. Magaya Evan says Kasozi to the world. Mwinsa Webi says you guys are good, both of you, and you are watching from Zambia. Patrick George Gomewa says what do we have to do? We have to do this in Malawi to compete with the likes of Kasozi. Good luck to you. Caesar against the black to make it 7-6. Yes, he does pot and receives a round of applause from his fans. Kasozi will blame himself for not utilizing an opportunity given to him to finish off that frame. It was very important, very crucial for him to take a 3-game lead. And now that he has failed, he will try as much as possible to win this frame, or else an equalizer for Caesar will be too lethal. For not only for Caesar's game plan, but too negative for Kasozi's psychological temperament for the rest of this match. Thank you for watching from Cape Town. Samkel Mozozo. Mulenga Given Anderson, you think Kasozi will get it? Madut Ball says network is misbehaving. Maybe, but at where I am also watching on a different gadget, and so far the network is fine. Walter Goa says good going Caesar, keep pushing, you are pushing Caesar. Akiza Jovan is thanking me, very much appreciated. Samkelo Innocent Mgoya says Caesar Laiti is too good. Kasim Sula, your team Kasozi. Charles Bwalia watching from Zambia, thank you for watching. Ambani Makado, you are saying your team Caesar. George Mokandwire, you are says Caesar 200% wine. Well, Ojara Big Meat Michael says what are the scores right now? It is 7-6. Kindly check the scoreboard in the background of your view. It is Kasozi in the lead, what I will call and many will think is a surprise lead. Not so many players get opportunity to be leading against Caesar after 13 frames played. Lovely shooting skill, this pinpoint accuracy. The white rested at the point exactly where he needed it. He intended to open up the pocket by potting his yellow off Kasozi's red, an idea which failed the outcome of his shot. Opportunity for Kasozi again. And I think Kasozi will be having only one thing in his mind to try and go for the game in his current visit of the table. There he gets accurate white for one of the more tricky balls he was having on table. As I big out up to you, Kennedy Lugala, you're watching from South Sudan. The Economics Babake boys, you are watching Caesar, supporting Caesar from South Africa. Samuel Sehlolo says Caesar. Honorable Mika Mkembo, you are watching from Uganda. Ginger, and you are Team Caesar. Will Batusha, you say you think it's going to become 8-6. Neno, thank you for watching. Jerry Mabe Sebastian, you say Caesar is playing like Buta Junior. That's an insult. Goodwin Eben, you say Kasozi is going for harder attempts. He's proving you wrong, at least as I speak. He's on the verge of clearing 6 balls and the black. Lovely shooting this from Kasozi. He's a quality player in himself. It's not about Caesar, ladies and gentlemen. There goes Kasozi. Extends his lead. He's refusing to give up on Caesar. Every time Caesar has been coming close, Kasozi finds a way of extending his lead. It is 8-6 after 14 frames played. These players will be permitted timeout only after every 10 games. The first timeout, it was 6-4. The second timeout can only come after 20 games, which will be a decider if these players play up to that stage anyway. And I'm really thinking that for Caesar to win this match, he must unleash his A game, and the time is now. What can he do with this break? The break is okay, the balls are spread, but it's a dry break. He does not pot. Dangerous looking break on the Caesar perspective, this one. Kasozi is not just shooting well, Caesar is not having good breaks. Having a good break is a very important component in a long race against a fellow top opponent. Kasozi will most likely be going for the game, and I think he will attempt to go with the reds. Watching from Ghana is Jeff Robinson. Says you guys are doing well in your commentary box. Please try to give the rules of the game so that they are spread. Point noted. JJ, you are supporting Team Kasozi. Thank you for watching. Mobile Plumbers says Kasozi inspired Niger, Africa's #1. Yes. Very good reminder. Chunos Ziva Lano says Kasozi to the world. Tokmo Murasi says yes, thank you for watching. Robinson Matovu is already congratulating Kasozi. Gabriel Lungu says Kasozi is the best. Amir Bashir Naleye watching from Somalia. Thank you for watching. Mwewu Dennis Obluni Eben Goodson, thank you for watching. Malcolm Julius Tugume Amos Ruben Mario Moses Bwire Semogabi Joseph Bwalia Bupe George Mwangi Lemakol David and all of you who are enjoying this stream while according these players the very, very necessary publicity. Today social media can be used to uplift someone as well as mainstream media who would have been back in the day. It's the final of a 16-man competition, ladies and gentlemen, at BLIK Pool Arena in Kampala, exactly in Nakulabye. And Caesar Chandiga is taking on Joseph Kasozi. The scores in a race to 11 are 8-6. It is Kasozi in the lead. A very important pot that Kasozi has just done right now. The fans, especially the Kasozi fans, are applauding what they are seeing. He will need to cut this red, put it in the corner pocket where it is, and white bounces off the far cushion. He doesn't even let it reach the cushion. This is very good shooting. Kasozi is showing it that he's worth every reason to try and think that he can defeat Caesar in a final. Yes! His fans celebrate this frame more than they have celebrated any other frame that has been won by Kasozi before, meaning they are really believing that their guy is winning. They believe that their guy is defeating Caesar. With these players, I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that while they are playing for money, victory is even more important than money. It is such a psychological advantage ahead of bigger competitions coming up. The National Open Pool Championship of Uganda, where they will be competing for a brand new car. Qualifiers ongoing, both men and ladies. The All Africa Black Ball Pool Championships, the Mchana Open, different other African competitions that are coming up involving them and the other top players from the African continent. It is so important that a guy like Kasozi gets a way to defeat Caesar and become very feared as a player himself. 9-6. Kasozi in the lead, meaning Caesar needs to win 5 for the victory, while Kasozi needs 2. And if there is one player who you will fancy to try and win 5 games against Kasozi, it's none other than Caesar. Whether he will do it or not, it is easier said than done. Edwin Kayemba, my friend and manager of Ibrahim Sajemba, former manager, thank you and welcome to the stream. Thank you for watching. Ismail Mundimana says, if Kasozi wins this frame, it is done. Habineza Madi says, Kasozi is another problem. I agree with you. Man Mutimute says, you are watching from Zambia. You wish you were here. We shall meet one day on the table. Cybermock says, funny one. King Jemo says brilliant play from Kasozi. Alif Moses is uploading the 2K viewers. George Mwangi says Kasozi breathing fire. Regan Ossi says Caesar deserves to win every day and twice on Sunday. I know Regan, a very fond fan of Caesar. Former player with Rokataina Pool Club. Thank you for watching. Joram Nabasa, Ali Mugera, Dawood Rogers, Sikanyuka, Kepa says you will hear them say Caesar is hustling for a money match. A lot of banter going on in the comments section. Caesar must start winning now. If he loses this frame, I see no way Kasozi will be losing 5 straight. I see no way. When he will be having to break either 2 or 3 games of his own. With an undoubted capacity to break and finish a frame or clear both a good and a bad game. Caesar must win this frame. How many games left? Asks Avaro. They are racing to 11. That means maximally 5 games left at most. But if Kasozi wins any two, the match will be done and he will have won. Caesar is making a clearance. Lovely stuff. Even when he's not playing well, he keeps reminding us of how brilliant he can be. Pulls one back. The scoreline is lessened from 3 games to 2. It is now 9-7. Still Kasozi in the lead. It's a beautiful finish, says Native True. Benias Sivapasi watching from Zimbabwe. Tariq Datani says frame is for snooker. Reloaded Mbuso says apples these. Dictor Aub says Caesar to the world. Francis Mukeko, you support Caesar every day. I didn't know. I thought you only support Eska. Rocky Msaka says Chandiga Caesar can turn the game upside down. I do think so, he can. Anyanda Aiza says consistency is the key in the conversation of Africa's best. George Mwangi says we are taking it home. Maybe you are supporting Kasozi. Michael Kisitu says Kasozi help us. Caesar on the attack, now playing reds. It is a game without shadow of a doubt. He can sweep with relative ease, especially given his level. Most likely he will go for center ball first. Gets no problems in that one. Clears the table for some space. His operational space, especially maneuvering of the white ball. He needs to put on target, and he does. Good as Caesar is, he cannot find it easy defeating some of these guys. You saw the difficulty with which he defeated Ian Kaziwe. Here he is, Kasozi Joseph, leading 9-7, but Caesar about to win 2 very quick successive games of his own. Most probably to pot, drawing the white ball slightly up. No need for making life a bit hard for him. He leaves just enough space in the center pocket to put the black either direct in the center pocket or off the yellow. What will he do? No need playing off the yellow. 9-8 after a very quick game won by Caesar. I'm being reminded by the one and only Sero that in the Kasba PAU Grand Open Championship won by Kasozi over Caesar, in the final it was Caesar who took the lead and the Kasozi came back from behind. The same John Doe Emisero is telling me that this time it is Kasozi who has taken the lead and it is Caesar who will win the tournament, having come from down. Whether that prediction will pay off, you and me, in a few minutes we shall know who the champion of this competition is. 17 plays, 17 games played, maximally only 4 games left. That is if this match is to go to a divider. (9-8) Kasozi in the lead, clearly trying to make it 10. Seems he's going for center ball first. He needs to make sure of whatever he's deciding to execute, that it is the right shot and it has to be executed rightly. Outside of that, Caesar always has no problem in pouncing on such opportunities given to him. I would have called it a very good shot, that one, if the cue ball had not packed just almost touching Caesar's yellow. A follow on that red ball, which almost became costly to Kasozi. Luckily enough for him, he finds the game still alive. But I think he has snookered himself. I do not think he can pot in his current visit of the table. I do not think. The WhatsApp media guru, the one and only Sero, actually called John Doe Emi, has a word to share with us. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Here we go. Kasozi fails to finish this frame, and he grants Caesar a chance. We do what he does best. And his snookers, a perfect snooker. Oh, the whole crowd cheers on. Come on, man. Becomes interesting. Very interesting frame because Caesar needs to equalize and mount a lot of pressure on Kasozi. All I remember when Kasozi was at the time Kasozi beat Caesar in the Grand Open. Kasozi came from behind. Basically, he was down several frames, like 4 frames back, and managed to outcome Caesar in the final. Oh, Kasozi fouled. And there are 2 visits, ball in hand. Really, Caesar has to equalize this. His skill, potential, execution, perfect. He has to. Very good free shot. Beautifully executed. Now he needs to combine the lower connection. Beautiful. Just that small nick, the yellow ball. The opportunity to clear the ball. Way up for the opponent. Either way, it's a game down. As good as done. With this beautiful cue ball manipulation, there's nothing I can say. Just enjoy. Just enjoy. Caesar levels matters now. It's a race to 2 from both sides. Who will win? But from the crowd, I can see everyone knows that Caesar will win. Caesar man is the word in the house. Caesar man. Everyone knows Caesar will do this because 2 frames, very simple issues for Caesar. Although personally he came and told me at some fatigue earlier on. I was too tired doing the timeout. You have to get in some glucose. The glucose seems to be working right now. Truly, sure. Some of the fans keep on cheering Caesar and they tell him they come from far, so they need to finish the game very fast and they can get back home. I know they stay around, but they come from far. Where is located? Well, it's from far.
It seems Caesar is picking his game at the most crucial time of the match, when it is so evenly poised at 9-9. When this guy plays, you wonder as an opponent what you could have done more, what you could have done differently. Kasozi has played very well, but at times, even when you play very well and your opponent is Caesar very well, may not be well enough. The shot has a level of difficulty, at least by Caesar's body language. What is he thinking? Will he roll the white ball against the yellow? Will he draw back? Will he draw it sideways? The resting position of the white ball is not the best that Caesar would have wished. It is so likely that he will play the yellow ball and put it with the white ball contacting one of the reds and maybe lose direction. That is the danger. Instead, he has produced the magic that is so synonymous with him, Caesar Chandiga, playing to lead and pots. His fans jubilate at the most important time of the game. In fact, at the only important time of the game, Caesar is 10 up against Kasozi's 9. Now all of the fancy pool that Kasozi has been playing all day, at least in this match, will not matter if he loses this coming frame. When Kasozi led 9-6, I thought if he is to lose the match, he can only lose if it goes into a decider. But as things are now, it seems he can lose even without taking the match to a decider. He must win 2 games in a row or else become number 2 in this tournament. He breaks and puts reds. The table is open. The red balls are definitely better positioned. We'll try and go for this game by playing the reds. Definitely reds. Not that the yellows are very bad. The reds are clearly better positioned. John Emi, do you think Kasozi is finishing off this frame?
Truthfully speaking, the pressure, the tension he has, he can't finish off this game because he has only one ball that he needs to correct. One in the lower pocket next to Caesar's yellow ball in the pocket.
The one he's pointing at.
The one he's pointing at. Practically, that's the ball he needs to open up. And also the black is not a sure deal because if you can open up that ball and then open black in between the shots, trust me, he won't finish this frame.
If he finishes the reds, can't the black go in the center?
The black can go into the
or
center.
better still in the corner pocket where there is a yellow in front of Kasozi's red.
A yellow in front of the center pocket. This side. I doubt that because the pressure is too much.
Let us see if he can prove you wrong. I give him a chance. I think he can. It won't come easy, but he can.
He can.
Thank you. Let us watch. Crazy pull. It doesn't get any better than this. He misses.
What did I tell you?
You're right. Caesar will definitely go for defense, but it's not easy because all of Kasozi's balls are not bad balls. It's not easy to deny him white at all.
He needs to spoil. Oh, he has the right.
That's the right choice. That's the right choice of shot.
He has made the right choice. But personally, I would try to move that ball that was in between those 2 balls on that trail to make it put it in a better position. In that, when they give me a chance, I go for the game.
Thank you. I hope he was listening to you. John Eme, by the way, is not just a social media guru. He's still a very active player with Club 408, one of the oldest pool teams in the Ugandan League. Formerly Rock Catalina. Jose Njugunas, you are from Kenya. You say Caesar is your friend. Tinomi Juni Felix says Caesar all the way. Wilfred Makamba says Peter Chawed, never quit the camera. We want to see the celebration around the table. All right. Hopefully the player you support will be the one to win. None of these players can think of a blunder at this time because it will be so costly if it came. It is almost midnight, just a few minutes to go. How proud we are as a pool fraternity of Africa that the sport is watched in thousands when it is approaching midnight. Thank you guys for loving this sport. Thank you for loving your players. And before I thank you enough, as if Caesar is pulling off, is making a kill. And he misses. Will this be a costly miss? It is not clear whether Kasozi has enough sight of the red ball he's trying to play. If he can put it with the white ball coming out clearly, maybe he will be good to go. He puts, but black intercepts the movement of the white. He will definitely be trying to slice it maximally, or else he is doubling, and that decision, which has been fatal, is probably the mistake that Caesar has been waiting for to try and win this match, which will also mean victory in the tournament. He never returns the favor when he's in this kind of beast mode, and the opponents play to give away chances. Here he is, Caesar, against the black, to the joy of hundreds who are watching, and hundreds at the venue and thousands online. Caesar Chandiga wins the BLIK Arena pool competition. Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 days of very fierce competition, the champion of the BLIK Pool Arena 16-man pool competition of the very best players in Uganda has been gone to the phone book, the phone book, none other than nicknamed Scorpion, Caesar Chandiga. Thank you for watching. My name is Peter Chove Live. See you when we are live next.